Section 1-5. And I did put in section 1-4 yesterday. Just remember, there's some of you, not necessarily you guys, but there are some students, either virtual or here, that haven't turned it in yet. It's okay, but you got to get it done as soon as you can. Don't want to fall behind, and you need to email me. Okay, just say you simply got to say. You don't need to tell me. I'm sorry, I didn't get it done. I was busy and I had to do this and I had to do that. All you got to do is say, I got 1-4 done, Mr. Kale. That's all you got to do. Okay, you don't need to give me a huge excuse. Just tell me you got it done. But other than that, it'll stay as 0 until you email me if you turn it in late. Okay, so when we look at exercise 1-5, we're looking at question number 3, and they give us the equation y minus 3x is 13. Y minus 3x equals 13. Y minus 3x equals 13. What's different about this equation? We haven't seen one like this yet. There's two variables. There's x and y. Okay, there's an x and a y. So here's what we need to do. You need to either solve for x or solve for y, which solving for x means get x by itself. Solving for y means get y all by itself, okay? So, and they tell you what to solve for. They want you to solve it for y. You want to get y by itself. So what do we need to get rid of to get y by itself? 3x. And how do you get rid of that minus 3x? Plus 3x anywhere else?
Yeah, plus the 13.
Okay, these cancel, and we're left with y. Can we add 13 plus 3x and get like 16x or not?
No, you just put 13.
13 plus 3x. You can't put them together because if it was 13x plus 3x, you could get 16x. But you can't actually put them together. So you know what 13 plus 3x is? 13 plus 3x. Are we done?
No, that's an equation.
Are we all done though?
We're done because we can't go.
No.
Wait.
No, we're not done because we need to get y by itself.
Sure. Say that again?
We're not done because we need to get y by itself. Y
You
is
mean
by the
x?
way it
It
is.
is by itself. So are we done?
Yeah.
Yes, we are done. Okay.
What?
She had the right reason but the wrong answer. We are done because y is by itself. Now, just so I want to make sure you understand. What's different about this is if you're sitting there going, but we don't know what it is like as a number. We can't. Way to use your head there. Okay?
The convolution state goes to the door when Emerson's opening it.
So what I'm getting at is this. Let's do a simpler one real quick here. If I gave you this right here, x plus y equals 10. You can't give me the solution to that problem.
That's already
Okay?
no solution.
Well, what I'm saying is you can't give me the one and only answer because it's just basically saying give me the two numbers that add up to 10. If you're going, well, it's 5 and 5. Yeah. Could be 9 and 1. How do you know it's not 3 plus 7? How many ways could you add up to get 10? What's a bunch, like 10 ways?
Yeah.
More than that.
Wait, what?
How about 8.2 plus 1.8? Those add up to
What?
10.
So like
Okay.
over 1,000.
Oh, there's an infinite number of answers. Literally, an infinite number of ways you could add up to 10. So what I'm getting at is this. You can't get, if you have two variables in only one equation, you can't get the answer as a number. We're done. The answer is y equals 13 plus 3x. That's it. That's as far as you can go. Okay? For example, if I told you this, let me give you a real world example. The number of students in my second hour class. The number of students in my second hour class, okay? How many are there in my second hour class? Somebody say it.
We
5.
don't know.
You don't know. It might be 5. It's not. It's more than 5. I'm not sure. It's like, I don't know, 19 or 20 or something. I'm not sure exactly, but it doesn't matter. So, you don't know how many students there are, okay? Well, let's do this. What if I told you there are 20? Let's say there are 20. Now, would you agree that we could add up the guys plus the girls and it would equal 20?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, because we don't know how many
But all I'm saying though, would you agree that if I count the number of boys plus the number of girls, it's going to add up to 20? If there's 20.
Add up to the number of students in class.
Well, let's just say it's 20. If it's 20, would you agree that the number of guys plus the number of girls equals 20?
Yes.
Okay. How many guys are there?
You didn't tell me.
I didn't tell you, so we'd say X. Plus, how many girls are there?
You don't know
Why?
why.
Now, would it be okay to say X also?
Yeah.
No.
No, because that's implying that there's,
Two.
well, if there's X number of girls and X number of boys, that means that there's the,
Same amount.
and is it the same
No,
amount?
we
Well,
don't know.
we don't know. So it'd be X plus Y equals 20. Now, You can't solve that. It might be 10 plus 10, it might be 19 plus 1. You don't know, okay? But what we could do is this. If I want to solve this for x, get x by itself, how would I get x by itself? What would I have to get rid of? How do you get rid of the y?
You minus it. So it'd be 20 minus 1.
So x equals 20 minus y. How about this? What if I wanted to solve it for y?
Then,
Be
you
the
know,
opposite.
x is minus x.
Y equals 20 minus x.
Y equals 20 minus x. So what we're saying here is this. When we said the number of guys plus the number of girls equals 20, what you could do is, how many guys are there? How many total guys are there? You don't know, but you could say
X.
20 people, to find out how many guys there are, take the entire class and do what?
20 divided by x.
Not divided by. If you have 20 people in the
Minus.
class, minus off who? To find out how many guys there are.
X.
Well,
No,
what-
y.
But what is x and y?
We don't know.
Time out. Stop. Okay.
It'd be the females.
Wait, what did it
If
be
I want to
like?
find out how many guys there are, I would take the entire class and get rid of the girls. How would I find out how many girls are in the class?
Minus the boys.
From what?
The entire class.
20 minus the boys. That's what we're saying here. But again, you still can't figure it out because there's two unknowns. How many guys, how many girls? That's the best you could do. The number of guys is 20 minus the girls. The number of girls is 20 minus the guys. Okay? That's as far as you go. You can't solve this. There are two variables in here, okay? So that's as far as you can go. Yes, sir.
Are you gonna do where we do solve the equations that have the two variables?
Eventually, not long time down the road. What you'll find is this, and I'll give you an example here in just a second. If you have two variables, in order to find out the solution, you need to have two equations. Guess what you did? If you had three variables, guess how many equations you need? Three of them, okay?